Looking into the complicated link between the brain and the gut. The human body is a miracle of complexity. Many processes work together to keep the body healthy and balanced. One that stands out as being especially interesting is the connection between the brain and the gut. This complex link is often called the brain-gut axis. And it's not just important for digestion. It also affects mood, behavior, and general health. When you look at them together, the brain and the gut may seem like two separate things that do different things. But new study has shown that these two organs are connected by a complicated web of communication channels. The vagus nerve, a long cranial nerve that runs from the brainstem to the belly, is the main way that the brain and gut talk to each other. Signals can travel back and forth between the enteric nervous system, ENS, and the central nervous system, CNS. The ENS is often called the second brain, because it has a large network of neurons that line the digestive tract. The brain-gut connections part in controlling emotions and mood is one of the most interesting things about it. Have you ever felt like you had butterflies in your stomach before something scary? That feeling is a great example of how feelings can change how the gut works. The gut also has a big effect on the brain in the opposite direction. The gut microbiota is the large group of microorganisms that live in our intestines. They make neurotransmitters like serotonin, which is often called the feel-good hormone, because it helps control our feelings and mood. Also, new data shows that dysbiosis, or changes in the gut microbiota composition, may play a role in a number of neurological disorders, such as anxiety, depression, and even neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. To improve mental health, researchers are looking into how treatments like probiotics and dietary changes might be able to target the gut microbiota. The brain-gut pathway affects more than just mood. It also affects hunger and food intake. Hormones like ghrelin and leptin tell the brain when to eat and when to stop. These hormones control hunger and satisfaction. Disorders like obesity and eating disorders can happen when this communication route doesn't work right. Stress, which is a normal part of everyday life, can also have a big effect on the brain-gut axis. Stress hormones, such as cortisol, can slow down the movement of food through the gut, which can cause stomach problems or make conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, worse. On the other hand, long-term digestive problems can also cause stress and anxiety, causing a vicious cycle of gut-brain interactions. Learning more about the complicated connection between the gut and the brain opens up new ways to help people. By changing the brain-gut axis, mind-body techniques like yoga and mindfulness meditation have been shown to improve both mental health and digestive health. In the same way, making changes to your diet, like eating more fiber and probiotic-rich foods, can help keep your gut bacteria healthy, which is good for your mental and digestive health. Additionally, the brain and gut are connected in many ways and are always changing. This link goes far beyond digestion. The brain-gut axis is a key part of staying healthy and energized, because it controls everything from appetite and stress response to mood and feelings. By promoting this helpful link through changes in lifestyle and targeted therapies, we can use the gut-brain connection to improve both physical and mental health. It's called the second brain for a reason. People sometimes call the bowels the second brain, because they are lined with a large network of neurons called the enteric nervous system, ENS. This complex web of neurons lets the intestines control digestion without help from the brain and spinal cord, which make up the central nervous system, CNS. There are millions of neurons in the ENS. These neurons can process information and coordinate complex functions, like peristalsis, the rhythmic contractions that move food through the digestive tract, the release of digestive enzymes and hormones, and the control of blood flow to the intestines. Surprisingly, the ENS can do these things on its own, without any help from the brain. The term, second brain, brings attention to the important part the ENS plays in controlling digestive processes and keeping the gut healthy. The vagus nerve connects the ENS to the CNS and allows two-way communication. Together, these nerves form the brain-gut axis. The gut and the brain can talk to each other all the time through this pathway, which affects not only digestion but also mood, emotions, and general health. The gut also has a huge community of microorganisms called the gut microbiota. These microorganisms are very important for digestion, metabolism, and immune system health. The bacteria in the gut can also make neurotransmitters and interact with the ENS. This shows that the gut and brain are very closely connected. People call the intestines the second brain, because they are so complicated and important for keeping health and balance in addition to their main job of digestion. What kind of nutrition should we eat to keep our guts healthy so that our brains work well and healthily? Maintaining a healthy diet is important for promoting good intestinal health, which in turn helps the brain work well and improves general health. In order to keep your gut healthy, here are some food rules to follow. Fruits, veggies, whole grains, beans, nuts, and seeds are all fiber-rich foods that you should eat a lot of. These foods have a lot of dietary fiber, which helps keep your bowel movements regular, keeps you from getting constipated, and helps good bugs grow in your gut. Probiotic foods. Eat foods like yogurt, kefir, cabbage, kimchi, miso, and tempeh that are naturally high in probiotics. Good bacteria called probiotics help keep the gut microbiota in balance, which is important for digestion and immune system health. Prebiotic foods. Onions, garlic, leeks, asparagus, bananas, and chicory root are all foods that are high in prebiotic fibers. Prebiotics give the good bacteria in your gut food, which helps them grow and beat out the bad bacteria. Eat less processed foods and sugary drinks. Limit the amount of processed and sugary foods you eat, because they can throw off the balance of gut bacteria and make the gut more inflamed. To keep your gut healthy, choose whole, raw foods as much as possible. Healthy fats. Eat foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, fatty fish, like salmon and mackerel, and olive oil that are high in healthy fats. Inflammation in the gut is reduced by these fats, and fat-soluble vitamins are better absorbed. Stay hydrated. To help your stomach and bowel movements, drink a lot of water throughout the day. Staying hydrated is important for keeping the lining of the bowels healthy and avoiding constipation. Limit your alcohol and caffeine intake. Drinking too much alcohol and caffeine can irritate the walls of your intestines and make it hard for your gut to work properly. If you want to keep your gut healthy, you should drink these drinks in moderation. Mindful eating. To practice mindful eating, make sure you chew your food well, eat slowly, and pay attention to your body's signals for when you're hungry or full. This can help your body handle food better and absorb nutrients better, while also making it less likely that you'll eat too much or have stomach pain. Following these food guidelines and eating a balanced and varied diet can help your intestines stay healthy, encourage a diverse and thriving gut microbiome, and improve your brain's general health and well-being. Additionally, talking to a doctor or certified dietitian can help you get personalized advice based on your health needs and goals. We hope you found our video useful. Please don't forget to subscribe. See you in new videos.